totally change gears for just a moment. Everybody that's on this call is an A personality, business owner, entrepreneur, real estate person, or going to be, right? And us people, that's my, remember, I only passed 8th grade, so that's my proper English there. Us people that are in that category, we tend to be focus. I know everybody here can relate, more so in our earlier, for those of us that are a little bit further along in our careers, more so in the beginning, lighten up a little bit. I find myself, my son Micah, who worked for me, excuse me, in my younger years, right, 10 years ago, he sees some of the things, the way that I handle things, and he's like, man, what happened to you? Because I certainly have backed off quite a bit from the person I used to be, and I used to get so PO'd at my father when my kids worked for him. Man, when I worked for my father, we were lucky to even get lunch. If he had his way, would work 7 days a week, right? Like my kids go to work for him. He goes and takes 2-hour lunches, and he goes with them and takes them out for a sub, and they stop and buy, hey, let's check out this place here. And it's like, they're telling me all about it. It's like, what happened to you? Right? So we kind of change as we progress in our careers, right? Our perspective changes. And that's the point of this next one. You know, all of us on this call have the health, can make the time, and have a little bit of extra money to enjoy life, right? And that's my point. My point is, while we have the health, while we have the time, and while we have the money, because any one of those could go away at any time. None of us know the future, right? None of us know we're going to get that phone call from the doctor when the economy changes in such an unpredictable way that it kills us for a little while, puts a kink in our armor on the financial side. And who knows, especially for those of us that are married and a significant other's help also comes into play. It's so important not to regret having taken the time to spend and enjoy the fruits of our labor, right? Which right there would be a perfect example of something my son would, if he heard me say that, would be, what happened to you? Because your perspective does change, right? And I think everybody here, a few gray hairs, maybe a little bit of hair color hiding it, I get it. But the reality is we all have some wisdom in that area. You know, you just mentioned, Andy, you got back from Florida for 3 weeks. God bless you, man. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're also testing your systems, processes, and people in the process. So it's almost a work project to go on Florida, right? Because you get to see if things are going to hold up, and you're talking about the success they've had while they finished off the record month. I mean, that's just beautiful stuff, brother. That's just beautiful. And I just want to encourage everybody just to recognize how blessed we are, and to not just be so focused all the time that we just don't take advantage of that time, health, and money that God has blessed us with, right? Is that fair? Is that good stuff? Yes? Good reminder for all of us? Right.